It is not my moral responsibility to make sure that you do not get triggered by me. It is your moral responsibility as a member of the civil society to make sure that you do not get triggered by me. Well, it is probably overlooked. What is justice in India? My honor and my vagina aren't mine anymore. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kritika Sahu and I work with the Kalki Media. Today, I'm going to speak about the rape culture in India. And although there have been many people who have already spoken about it, and I might not add anything new, but I just want to yet again bring this up so that we can keep on going until we get the justice that we deserve. Our notions that rapes can be reduced if we educate the bunch doesn't necessarily mean that it will happen, because we have seen that the children in India are taught wrong, like most of them. The girls are being taught that they are the ones who invite such attention and they are also to be blamed for the rapes that happen. So basically in North India there's a saying that is Tali ek haath se nahi bachti, which means that you cannot clap with one hand. So this means that for me to be raped I have to give a consent. So why I as a human being would want to be violated in such a manner? Have you ever been in a situation where you hadn't exclusively said yes and that person sexually violated you? Well, our immediate response might not be a no, because we are in a very uncomfortable situation. We're not able to say no, but that doesn't mean that we are saying yes. It should be made clear to us that sex isn't a myth and that our body isn't anyone's honor, it is our honor. Parents of sexually assaulted victims often blame them. They're embarrassed by such a situation, but they shouldn't be, because it is a heinous act and they should protect the person and they should, complain and rise against this injustice. We need to teach people about sex, sexual desire, and consent, because in our country it's a myth, it's a taboo to talk about sex and sex related things. So the boys and the girls, they go to websites and they see sex being conducted in a wrong and unusual manner and they think that's what's supposed to be done, but that is not what's supposed to be done. If they are given the right kind of sex education at the right time in their formative years, then maybe when they grow up they wouldn't do such acts, because they'll understand that sex isn't supposed to be forced. Equality in terms of gender is something that I stand for, like that something that most of us stand for, but when it is extended to sexually assaulted victims, then it's something that becomes, it just disappears, just like the heinous act in the courts of law. Well, no man is actually asked to cover his face or any part of his body when he's walking on the streets. And if we do so, like if we wear clothes that we actually want to wear, then we are joined by so many onlookers and it's just creepy and scary. It is not my moral responsibility to make sure that you do not get triggered by me. It is your moral responsibility as a member of the civil society to make sure that you do not get triggered by me. Well, it is probably overlooked. What is justice in India? Now, there are many laws which help in preventing rapes, but not many people are aware of it, and even if people are aware of it, there is no way to make sure that people can provide evidence for such things. In case of physical assault, there are bruise marks and everything, but it's very hard to ask people to stand up against someone they actually know or someone that is their superior. Now, another thing that I would like to state is that your attempt at making life pleasurable for you is an attempt at making life miserable for the person affected. Now, we actually are looking up to these people and thinking that they are such good role models, when In fact, they have spoken such words that just blow my mind. When former Union Minister and founder of Samajwadi Party, Mulayam Singh Yadav, was asked about 3 people involved in a gang rape case, he just simply said that boys will be boys and they'll commit mistakes. According to KC George, a 7-time MLA of Kerala, rape victims are prostitutes. According to the former Haryana CM Om Prakash Chautala, we can reduce rapes if we marry off girls at an early age. This brings me to another thing that I want to talk about, and that is marital rape. So when a person is married off, that doesn't mean that that person has given an immediate consent to have sex with the other person. Now, if the other person thinks that they have been given immediate consent and then has sex with them, it doesn't mean that that's a consensual act. It's actually marital rape, and that has to be brought into focus. So marrying children off at an early age is not the solution, nor is stopping interaction between men and women, and nor is just sitting around thinking that someone will come and look for a change and bring about a change. And there's this notion in India that if you leave your husband, then you're actually breaking up the family, and then everybody starts looking at you differently. But if that person is violent towards you and sexually violating you, then obviously you need to do that thing, because that's something that you have, that's a right that you have as an individual being, and nobody should have a permission to tell you to do it or not do it, because that's your life and you have to do it to be able to save yourself. It just pisses me off that everyone believes that they can't do anything. Well, this belief is spreading faster than coronavirus. I would like to state it once again that this is my body, this is my time, and this is my right. The only change that is needed now is in the people. Let's change people. No one will be willing to admit that my sexuality, my sexual desire, and my consent are my own. But let's make them believe. Let's start with you. Will you help me rebuild India? Will you help me protect the girls? Thank you.
We are sorry we didn't give you a listening ear.
We did not give you the attention you needed in order to get justice.
We stood silent while you cried. We just watched you while you died.
We let you get into the hands of these animals and
then didn't help you to get them prosecuted afterwards.
But we understand now. We won't stay silent anymore.
We want to change this situation, not just from afar in our homes, but rip it from the roots.
We are sorry for before, but we will not stay silent anymore.